Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Julie with Heartspace, and we're here looking at March's mid-month checkup. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm planning on probably in April, I'll let you guys know in that video, of starting a newsletter and offering a raffle each month for a free 30-minute video reading. So just to put that little tickler out there, that will probably be starting in April. Also, those of you who want to skip this part, this is about the collective, and then I go into the individual signs. I do have it time-stamped in the description box below, so you can just skip ahead. I do find this part really important just for us to know and remember that we are all connected, and what we do does affect everyone and everything around us. So that's why I like to start off this way, is to remind us to connect to self, but also to remind us to connect to community and connect to your tribe. And remember, right now we are in a Venus retrograde. Venus is in Aries as we speak. It's going to retrograde into Pisces and then go back into Aries. When Venus is in Aries, it's what is called in detriment. Venus doesn't like to be there. Now remember, Venus rules love, rules money, rules things that are beautiful, creativity, art. So a lot of those aspects in your life will probably come up and be questioned. Something that you used to find beautiful, you might not find beautiful now, and vice versa. So be patient and be open to what you feel, but know that this is a time of retrograde, which means to relook, rethink. I wanted to say react, and isn't that Aries, reacting? But react with thought. Alright, so if you meet somebody during Venus retrograde, you might feel really compelled to them and feel like the thrill of connection, and want to pursue it very fast and with vigor. But it might be in your best favor to just take it a little bit slower, really think about it before diving in, because in about 6 weeks or so, your feelings could definitely shift. So just keep that in mind through March. Alright, so let's call on our angels just to talk with the collective. As I'm shuffling, I feel Spirit telling me to re-love. So if there's somebody in your past that you've let go of, but you keep thinking about them and you keep wondering how they are, and you just want to let them know that you love them and you care about them, I suggest you do it. With no strings attached, of course, that you're just letting them know, so that they know how you truly feel. You don't need to expect them to come back into your life. You don't need to expect them to even reciprocate your feelings. But do it so that they know your truth. Okay, this one? Nope. Okay. Calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy, calling in the divine angels. What do you have for my collective? Okay. It's, have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So throughout the remainder of March, if you're coming up like on a roadblock with situations and you just feel like you can't go any further and you feel like there's no way out and there's no way to solve the issue, call on your angels, call on the higher. They're there to help and they want to, but you're pushing them out. You're not letting them in. So they're asking for you to be open and that they want to be there for you. But you have to call on them first. And sometimes that's the hardest part of it all, is to admit when you need help. And they want you to do so that they can envelop you in their love and their support. Don't leave your higher power out with your choices and the steps you take the rest of March. Okay. Let's get on with the rest of our readings. Hello Pisces, this is Julie with Heartspace, and we're here looking at mid-March, the mid-March checkup. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook. my website or email me. Also, make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you don't know which they are, I have linked below in the description box a website that you can check out your own natal chart. Alright, let's call in the highest of energy, the highest of light, calling in the divine to guide us. What messages do you have for Pisces for March, mid-March? What are the messages? Okay. And the energy that's coming in from the beginning of March is Six of Chalices. Okay. So this is being really content with where you are, but also looking kind of to the past in a way. And like the good old days. Do you remember when? Do you remember when this happened? And this could also be somebody coming in from your past too. And this is the energy from the beginning of March. Now, for the remainder of March, we have the High Priestess. Oh, beautiful. And then the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Chalices. Okay. There's another sign that got that. I think it was Leo, but in a different spot. All right, so this, this remembrance of yesteryear really goes hand in hand with the Venus retrograde. So it could be a lover from the past. It could be a past boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. And when we go into the High Priestess here, I really do feel like there's a soul connection with this past person, and I do think that for a lot of you, you're going to see them or hear from them. And it's just pulling on your heartstrings, and it's pulling on who you were and who you are now. And it's causing you to question your path and whether you went on the right one. Having the High Priestess here is often being in control of our emotions, being able to go in and out of different realms quickly, easily, and still stay grounded. So it's being able to maneuver through the different moon cycles of joy, of love, of hate, of anger, of passion, of spirit very easily. And knowing that you will always be able to come back down and put your feet in the dirt and into the earth and be grounded. So having this here, I feel like the Six of Chalices, this person who's coming back to you, doesn't shake you. It doesn't shake you. It does make you rethink some things and like some what ifs. But at the end of the day, you feel more solid with the path that you have been on, as you should. In love, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, so the person who's coming back from the past could be an earth sign. So it could be a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus. And they're doing good, they're doing really, really good. They're in a solid place too, and it will actually lift your heart to see them in this regard. For some of you, it is that person from the past, but for others, I do feel like it's a new person. There's someone coming in, an earth sign for you, Pisces. Just wanting to love up on you and shower you with earthly goods. Make sure you have a soft bed to sleep in. Make sure that you have a clean car to drive in. Make sure that, like your computer is charged, things like that. They just want to make sure you're secure and you're steady. And that's going to be really nice. That's going to be a really nice feeling to have. So hold on to that. And it could be a lover, but it could also be a friend. And then we have the Emperor. So this is in career, this is in job, this is in, for some, the art they create. Something needs to change, something needs to move, something needs to move. The Emperor is about making things happen. Let's go. Let's take care of this land. Let's make sure everyone is in a good space. Let's make it happen. So that's why I'm thinking that some of you guys might actually have to literally move, go somewhere else. find a new job. Maybe you've already been offered a job and now you're moving on to it. But the Emperor is asking you to keep going. You know, this is fast energy. Like, the Emperor knows the lay of the land and can make quick, concise decisions because that's what they have to do. So in career, if you do have some choices, make one. Don't sit on it. This is not the time to sit when it comes to career. You have to choose. Choose your destiny. In abundance, we have the Seven of Swords. So some of you guys, I feel like, might get hacked, actually, might get your identity, like identity theft. So be careful about that. Make sure that you've changed your passwords, you've upped your security. And some of you just, might lose money or get your wallet stolen. But I do get like this sense of like, oh, like you put money in your pocket and then at the end of the day you go to pull it out and it's not there, like it fell out of the pocket. So it could be something like that. But just, be mindful of your abundance. Be mindful of somebody trying to take it. And also, abundance is not always financial. It can be spiritual, it can be emotional, it can be physical, and it can also, financial. So make sure that you're just being mindful of your life and how you're walking through it. So in another situation, I get the sense, because of this High Priestess, that, somebody might try to come in and take your spirit. Try to say things that are hurtful, that will bring you down and take power away from you. If that happens, deflect them, walk away. All right, and then we have 10 of Chalices. So I'm so happy to kind of like wrap up the reading with this here. And that's mind, body, soul connection. So by the end of March, you're going to feel at peace. You're going to feel like you've worked through a lot of stuff and you're just going to feel good. I mean, you're going to have somebody loving up on you emotionally. You can maneuver where you need to go, Pisces. Like, you can go with the tides of life. You're going to have, I feel like you're going to, the person in the past, you're going to solve some things together. Things are shifting through your career, and yes, there is this little pesky Seven of Swords who's trying to steal from you, but you're not going to let it steal from you. You're not going to let them take what is yours and what you have earned. And so you're going to be sitting pretty, and that's really wonderful. Okay, let's call on the angels for some added guidance. Angels, what added guidance do you have for Pisces for the remainder of March? This one? You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So that really calls on like the High Priestess and also the Emperor in a way, but really the High Priestess, who is overarching this entire thing, and saying, hey, lead with love, lead with spirit, lead with knowledge of heart. Because you are powerful, and you need to know this, Pisces. I mean, you are the end of the zodiac. You combine all. You are so intuitive and so cosmic. And, Pisces tend to kind of be like floating, ethereal. Like, oh, I'm not that powerful. I just feel love. I can't help it. Well, we know you are powerful, and you're a powerful light worker, and so you are in service. And guess what? Because of that, I think you're going to get some love. If you don't already have somebody to love up on, there's a possibility of somebody coming in. Okay. All right, Pisces. If you have any questions, or if you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, you can email me, or my website. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.